What's up you guys, it's Thomas here, and welcome to a jailbreak video. So today we're going to be discussing my minimalist jailbreak setup. Now this setup is not all about, losing the stock feel or completely modding iOS. It's more about little changes, subtle changes that improve your device, and that actually I think Apple should implement most of these features in iOS 14. Whether they do or they don't, we'll see. But anyways, let's get to the video. Alright guys, so this is my setup, and just to quickly show you my tweaks before we get started. Currently I have installed, Aries, better CCXI, CallBar XS, Complications, Jellyfish, Lite, Lite, PullToRespring, QuitAll, and Sylph. So basically Aries customizes the Siri window. Normally with your system, when you pull up Siri it takes up your whole screen, but with Aries, when I pull up Siri, it just appears as a little nice card on the bottom of my screen. And I can always drag up on the top of it and it will expand, and I could just use it like my normal Siri. And when I am done messing around with it, I can click the home button and Aries will go down just like this. And it does have a customization feature with a banner, but I don't really like the banner that much because I can't expand it. Anyway, next tweak is better CCXI, which basically makes the control center layout a bit better. You know how normally certain things take up a lot of space? Well, now I have one music window which I just expand, and I have all my important functions at the top, and I can expand them like normal, and it's a lot easier to access different functions on this tweak. So you know how when you get a call it takes up your entire screen? Well, with CallBar XS I do not have to deal with that one bit. See, I get a call at the top of my screen, and all I get is this little thing at the top, this little banner. And of course I have my typical phone functions, answer, decline, and stuff like that. But another cool function which I actually really love about this is I can easily just swipe left on that banner and boom, it goes away. But get this, I can also just go back and get that banner back by tapping on the status bar, the phone call option. It just sent the phone call to the background. So if you have a person who likes to spam call you or something, or you don't want to answer a phone call but you don't want to know that they declined you, then don't worry about it. You can just send that phone call to the background and it will keep ringing on their end, but on your side you don't have to deal with it at all. Other cool features of the tweak is if I double tap the status bar, I get this little cool widget that lets me quickly dial a phone call without actually opening up the phone app, and I can open up a quick dial screen to dial a number, or I can choose from my contacts, whatever I want. And probably the best feature of this tweak, other than the call bar, is you know how when you FaceTime somebody or you call somebody, for example, maybe grandma calls you for tech support, or you want to show somebody something on your FaceTime, normally you'll point your screen at them. Well, no longer. With CallBar XS, I can just start quickly sharing my screen, and here I have superimposed my iPad screen, which is FaceTiming my iPhone. As you can see, the screen is shared and I can present, or I can help somebody with tech support. I can just easily share my screen for whatever needs I need to, and it's pretty darn awesome. Oh, and did I mention that you're the only one who needs to tweak? The other person doesn't even need to be jailbroken. Now for my lock screen. Well, doesn't the clock look quite nice? That's because of Jellyfish. Essentially allows you to have this nice modern time, date, and weather right at the top of your screen. And what are those little widgets on the bottom of my device? Those are complications, which I can just tap on to access a quick shortcut. And if I want to, I can hold down on them and I can change them. There's many different complications and I can customize them and tap to access the shortcut. It's pretty epic. Okay, for the next tweak, this one is Lite. This one's kind of boring. Basically, certain applications don't run on a jailbroken phone. When you open them, it will just not let you run them. For example, on Fiverr, when I open it, as you can see, it says, oops, Fiverr app cannot run on jailbroken devices. Sorry. So, you know what? Who cares? In Lite, I can just block jailbreak detection, and then Fiverr can't tell that I'm even jailbroken at all. Okay, now that that's over with, let's look at a fun tweak, little 11. So just to start off, I want to tell you some settings you should set. Scroll down and make sure that you have enabled iPhone 11 camera UI. It is in beta, so it might have a little bug or two, but don't worry about it. And then also, if you have issues with an app, just tap on it and disable compatibility mode, because it just messes with the UI sometimes. Anyway, so essentially this tweak gives me all the iPhone 11 gestures You know, I can swipe up, I can swipe between apps. It's quite nice. And also I have the iPhone 11 status bar, stuff like that. And my favorite function of this tweak, actually, as I told you to enable the camera. When you go on the camera, you know how the iPhone 11 the iPhone 11 Pro at least, has a fancy camera? Well, you can do that cool zoom thing, which is quite nice for recording video. You don't have to use 2 fingers to zoom, and you get all the iPhone 11 Pro camera UI. You know, it's really nice for zooming in videos, and if you want to turn on flash, just slide up in the camera, and you get this flash screen, quite nice. In your photos, you slide up, and you get all kinds of functions. You can even easily change, you know, what the image size or dimensions are, 4:3, square, 16:9. It's pretty darn cool. I love this tweak. The next 3 tweaks are little things, but they're helpful. So PullToRespring, essentially, it tells what it does. So you know how sometimes if your device acts up, you want to respring? No worries. Slide up to the top of settings and pull down, and boom, your device resprings. QuitAll. This one should honestly be a feature of stock iOS. You know how when you want to close apps, you have to swipe each one? Well, with QuitAll, I just click clear, and they all quit. Simple, but nice. Finally, Sylph. Now this just allows you to customize your lock screen music player UI. You know, it's pretty simple, but I think it looks better than stock, so I love it. Okay, that's it with tweaks. Let's go over some apps. First, iCleaner Pro. This allows me to clean old ODA software update files, junk files, cache files, all kinds of old junky files, and it will just clean all the useless files from my device. Just wait for it to load. And here, well, it cleans some files, but not that much space, and it will just respring. Believe it or not though, this device has saved me several gigabytes of space, which is quite nice. But that's not all it's good for. You know how on jailbroken devices you don't want to update? Just hit this little plus button and hit launch daemons, and make sure ODA software update daemons are shut off. Basically breaks your software update feature temporarily. So when you're jailbroken and you want to go and do a software update, or when your device tries to automatically, it will not load the software update and you can't update, so don't worry about losing your jailbreak. And since this setup's all about improving my device, it would be a shame if I didn't include reprovision. Basically, when the signing certificate for Unc0ver expires, it will re-sign it, so I don't have to connect my phone to a computer to reinstall Unc0ver so I can have my jailbreak. Before I end off this video, I just want to say a quick thank you so much for 50 subscribers. It's not much, but for a new YouTuber, it means a lot. And so I'm going to be doing a pretty epic giveaway video in just a couple days. So hit that subscribe button and hit the bell button to be notified, and be sure to watch out for that video. Hope you have a great day, and see y'all in the next video. Bye.